Hey Tristan, how are you doing today?
Oh, not so bad. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. How's it feel? A full year without letting up a sack. Going out there working on your craft, and you can tell it's improving every day. Just do you want to speak to that achievement, going a full year without a sack?
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I'm trying to go out there and keep Tom safe. I remember saying that last year. I just want to keep him, keep him upright and keep him clean. So that's kind of what, going out every week. Just making sure, I do my best to keep guys away from him.
Next, we'll go to Greg Auman.
Hey, Tristan, I know you guys have done this turnaround with a quick week and a road game on a Thursday before. What for you is the key physically to letting yourself kind of recover and get yourself ready so much sooner for another big game?
Yeah, our strength staff does a really good job of making sure. I just got done doing a bunch of recovery stuff in the weight room. So they do a good job of making sure, we get the stuff that we need. And for me, sleep's always a big thing. I guess throughout the whole year, but especially in a week like this. And it was nice having a 1:00 game, being able to get a good night's rest, coming into this morning, and then, the rest of the week getting good sleep and staying hydrated too after, I was sweating like crazy yesterday. So sleep and hydration for me are always a big thing.
How many hours sleep is a good night if you do things right for you?
So I think 7 to 8 hours for me. I feel like if I get too much, like if you sleep too long, then you wake up, I don't know, you just wake up kind of feeling different. And then if I don't get enough sleep, then it's like you feel it the next day. Like you just feel like groggy and kind of slow and everything. But 7 to 8 hours for me is good.
I know you went the whole way, but for the vets, I think 3 of the linemen got to come out for that last drive. Can you appreciate just the slight difference of getting a drive off when you have a short week like that for those guys?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think about how many games those guys have played, like Allie and Donovan and Jens, how many games they have under their belt, and to play 2 games in it'll be 4 days. For them, just that little bit, could make a big difference. And you never know, too, what might happen in those 10 plays, and so you got to make sure that that those guys, get the rest that they need, and being smart and safe as well.
Thanks, Tristan.
Yep.
Next, we'll go to Rick Stroud.
Tristan, from your perspective, just what's been responsible for sort of the improvement of the running game? I mean, you need to call them first, right? You got to have a lot of attempts or more attempts, but what do you think is happening on the positive side the last few weeks?
I think it's just guys being on the same page, like having all 11 guys know, where the mic point is and what our combinations are, like with the tight ends, and then where the receivers are going. We've been meeting with Tom on Fridays, and just with the whole, with the offense and kind of, he'll put up the runs for the week, and we'll just kind of go through them together because, we'll go out and practice, and then, but we're all meeting individually, as position groups. So just having a time where we can all be together and know what each other's doing. I think that's been really beneficial. Just making sure everybody's on the same page.
So that's just sort of an extra, meeting with you and the quarterback or with Brady to go over the runs that week. Is that something that's recent or?
Yeah, we just started that a couple of weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. So, and I think past 2 weeks our running game's been better. So just it's really good at. It could be, it's weird. Like it could be that small of a thing, just making sure, the wide receivers know what the O-line's doing. The running back knows what the O-line's doing, just making sure everybody knows what each other is doing. So, but yeah, it's good.
Thanks.
Next, we'll go to Evan Winter.
Hey, Tristan, hope all is well. What does it just feel like to be in the moment, to be on that field and the team's rolling up 45 points and just moving up and down the field like that?
It feels good. It's like putting a drive. Like I can't remember. We had one real long drive. When was it? Maybe the third quarter. Like we going into the fourth. Having a drive like that is awesome. Kind of. Sometimes you can like feel and hear like the defense getting stressed out. And then, it was hot, so we were wearing them down. But getting a drive like that is awesome. It seemed like stuff was clicking. The run game was going a little bit. Getting the pass game. Yeah, you gotta love a drive like that.
Next, we'll go to Sarah Walsh.
Hey, Tristan, obviously it's a tough turnaround and the Eagles have to do it as well on Thursday night, but how much maybe easier does it make it coming off such a complete game like you had on Sunday? I mean, I'd imagine you feel better walking into a building. It doesn't alleviate the aches and pains, but that short turnaround, how much better is it to swallow that when you know what you guys just did on Sunday?
Yeah, I think it's easier to move on from it quick if you win than it is if a loss. But they in the locker room yesterday, BA said he's like, we can't celebrate this one yet. We got to wait till next weekend. Like you said, we got a short turnaround, but after a win, coming in on Monday and just getting right to the next opponent's a little bit easier.
Last question will come from Joey Knight.
Tristan, Tom had 5 touchdown passes, 411 yards yesterday. I think Antonio after the game said the guy never ceases to amaze me. Does he ever cease to amaze you? Do you sometimes say, does this guy have a ceiling?
There's a lot of people on this team that I think I can say that about. But yeah, Tom had a great day. It was awesome getting to see him. What was the 201?
411 yards.
He had like 201 consecutive completions without an interception.
Oh, yeah. 203.
That was pretty cool. And AB getting that record. It's just awesome to be able to get to play with these guys and be able to be a part of that, getting to celebrate them and what they've all accomplished. It's incredible. But Tom just seems to keep going. It's pretty awesome.